Blog Talk Radio.
Jennifer Coolidge. The American Heart Association says the disco song Stayin' Alive is the near-perfect beat for hands-only CPR. If you see a teen or adult collapse from cardiac arrest, you only need 2 steps to help save a life. Call 911 and push hard and fast in the center of the chest to the beat of the song Stayin' Alive. Disco is back and it's saving lives. To learn more, go to heart.org/hands-only-CPR.
Nationally supported by the WellPoint Foundation.
Welcome to Storytellers Campfire. This is Isabella Hart, co-hosting tonight for our monthly Fireside Chat for April. Each month in the first week, our hosts come together for a chat around the campfire and give all our listeners a preview of the shows we have lined up for the month. And this month, we have some great things lined up. Tonight, we have Charlie Checkers, Lady Sayla, and Rich Galhausen, and myself, all a part of tonight's show. So welcome to our warm campfire.
Hello, Rich Galhausen here, and I want to say hello to Isabella, Charlie, and Lady Sayla, and Happy Easter to our global audience.
Hello, this is Charlie Checkers.
Thank you for that nice show opening. I hope everyone's had a very enjoyable weekend, and I'm looking forward to this show tonight because we have some exciting new things that we're announcing for the baseball season and for new shows and new places that we're going to be broadcasting from, opening up our listenership for many more people.
This is Charlie Checkers also saying welcome to Ireland and Bulgaria, and I want to welcome them to the show. And we have we're really looking forward to the new and exciting things here at Storytellers Campfire.
If you would like to hear the program by phone, just call the studio line at 310-982-4134. Again, the number is 310-982-4134. I'd also like to let our listeners know we have made some changes to the website, citing new things. But to visit our website, go to storytellerscampfire.org. That is storytellerscampfire.org. We will take a commercial break and be right back.
Niecy Nash, taking a break from my new TV Land sitcom, The Soul Man, to talk to all you moms out there. My character Lolly is a mom too, and she's pretty fierce when it comes to protecting her family. But all moms need to remember to take care of themselves too, especially when it comes to heart disease. It's the #1 killer of women, but you can reduce your risk through healthy diet and exercise. So spread the word and take care of yourself. Find out more at GoRedForWomen.org.
Welcome back to Storytellers Campfire. This is Isabella Hart co-hosting with Rich, Charlie, and Lady Stella for our Fireside Chat. On Wednesday, April 8th, we have our book review program in which I will give our listeners a preview of the Eiffel Tower's Daughter, which is a really good book, and I personally enjoy it. And I think everyone else will enjoy the highlights as well.
This is Lady Stella Sucheris, and I do want to remind everyone that on Friday, April 10th, we will be hosting a memorial tribute for Grandmother Mazzina, and we will be sharing something very special for her that the fans did to honor our host, Grandmother Mazzina, who passed away this past March.
And this is Rich Galhausen again, and I want to share with our listeners a couple of things here. The 2015 Major League Baseball season begins today, Easter Sunday, April 5th, with the St. Louis Cardinals visiting the Chicago Cubs at Wrigley Field, and will end on Sunday, October 4th. Now, throughout the season, Storytellers Radio Show will be featuring a few of the famous, great baseball stories in our program this year. Now, this year, the Los Angeles Dodgers will host the annual Civil Rights Game on April 15th against the Seattle Mariners. It's the first time the game will be held on Jackie Robinson Day. This will also be the first season for Rob Manfred as Commissioner of Baseball. And Storytellers Campfire will also be a part of our favorite national pastime this year, in which we'll be hosting a show with baseball enthusiast, Marble Award winner, and baseball historian Harry Lockhart Jr. on Sunday, April 12th, 2015. And just one more thing. As Bob Feller said, every day is a new opportunity. You can build on yesterday's success or put its failures behind and start over again. That's the way life is, with a new game every day, and that's the way baseball is.
This is Charlie Checkers, and I want to remind everybody that National Library Week is April 12th to the 18th, and on Wednesday, April 15th, Charlie Checkers, will be hosting a show that will give our listeners some ideas for supporting National Library Week and literacy programs supporting the effort. We will also have our website on the events page for a list of ideas for our listeners to look at to see what they would like to participate in.
This is Isabella, and on Friday, April 7th, I will host the children's program for the Cat and Nugget Series by Carole. It will be fun and entertaining too. I especially look forward to it. And I have a surprise for our listeners, so tune in on Friday, April 17th at 4 p.m. Pacific Time.
This is Charlie Checkers, and on Sunday, April 19th, on our Author's Voice program, we will be featuring Help Them Grow or Watch Them Go by Beverly Kay and Giulioni. Beverly Kay and co-author of the best-selling Love 'Em or Lose 'Em, Getting Good People to Stay. The Chief Officer and Vice President of Time Warner Cable, Patricia Carole, had this to say about Help Them Grow, Watch Them Go, the book we will feature on April 19th. This pragmatic book is really chock full of easy-to-follow steps on how to have critical career conversations that normally are really uncomfortable for a lot of managers to even talk about, and they're also too often avoided. I love the way Kay and Giulioni demystify the process and motivate us to talk about individual development with our employees. And our employees at Storytellers Camp will love it too.
On Wednesday, April 22nd, we will feature Taddy, the Lonely Monarch, by Nancy Lorraine. The illustrations in this book are original watercolors by Dorothy Heron, and I really like that because I love art. Nancy was one of the Marble Award nominees for the Butterfly Adventure, which was well received by our listeners. It's a great book for spring, so join us for the Taddy, the Lonely Monarch on April 22nd.
Okay, and as many of our listeners know, the famous Free Comic Book Day is coming up in May. But we're hosting a special show on Friday, April 24th for Free Comic Book Day, and we'll talk a little about the history of this international event, and we have special guests who will appear on the program, such as Mark Hamill. Mark Hamill, known for his role as Luke Skywalker from the original Star Wars movies. Mark's also been a part of the comic book culture, as he played the voice of the Joker in various Batman animated TV shows, movies, and video games. He's also making a return as the Trickster in new episodes of The Flash. He encourages fans to head to their local participating comic book shop on the first Saturday in May to get free comic books. Mark and Deborah Moreland, the public relations of Diamond Comics, will be featured on the show as part of Storytellers Campfire participation in Free Comic Book Day. So we welcome all you comic book fans to get the details and highlights of Free Comic Book Day on Friday, April 24th.
And on Sunday, April 26th, we're featuring a special show on the most prestigious and distinguished Marvel Award winner, Tanya J. Peterson, and her book, Losing Elizabeth. The Marvel Book Award is given to a book that has made an impact and a significant difference in the lives of others. Losing Elizabeth is one of those books which has made that kind of impact, and we want to invite our listeners to join us on Sunday, April 26th at 8 p.m. Pacific Time to find out why Tanya J. Peterson's book has been able to accomplish it and receiving this honored award.
And on April 29th, on Storytales Radio Show, we'll feature The Streets of Laredo, the history and music. We'll be featuring the music and song The Streets of Laredo, which has been provided by Matthew Sabatella, singer, guitarist, and one of the musicians of the Rambling String Band. The Rambling String Band is well known for folk songs, fiddle tunes, old world ballads, work songs, spirituals, love songs, sea shanties, reels, play parties, breakdowns, blues, and more. So we hope you'll join us for the short trip down Cowboy History Lane on Storytales Radio Show on April 29th.
And I want to thank Rich and Charlie and Isabella. You all did a great job previewing all the guests that we have coming up for the program in April. But we have some other very exciting things to share with our listeners. So before I get to a few new features that we're going to have, I want to let everyone know that our website at blogtalkradio.com/storytellers-campfire, the front of the page has changed. And all of our website pages and programs that we connect with will be converting over to the Campfire, and it's really reflective of opening up our Campfire to a global audience. So if you haven't had a chance to see it yet, go take a look at that. Also on StorytellersCampfire.org, the front of the page also has this nice, warm campfire to look at. A feature that we will be introducing in the near future is we will be changing part of the show tune that plays between all the commercials and all the segments to actually campfire sounds in the background, which will be really nice. Also on StorytellersCampfire.org, if you go to the broadcasting page, there are new buttons there. There will also be a radio button that you click on that. Actually, it's a family around an old-time radio. And you click on that, and it sends you right to our new home, which will be Spreaker.com. And on the front of StorytellersCampfire.org, there are two buttons on the home page. One button takes you to shows that we are doing live on the air. The other button will continue to take you to blogtalkradio.com/storytellers-campfire, and we will be keeping our archive shows on Blog Talk Radio. We'll continue through the month of April to use Blog Talk Radio for some live shows, but most of them will be converting to Spreaker. Also,